Virgo, welcome to your July 2023 monthly reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight into your read. And we're going to take a look and see what is coming up for you for the month. Now, these are general readings, so feel free to check your other placements. But otherwise than that, let's go ahead and jump in, Virgo. Let's take a look here. Some of you, there could be some stresses around finances, work. Definitely your stability, I feel right now, is being pointed out. The challenge is there's obstacles, and it's like you're having to just persevere through this, through the situation. Let's keep going. These are just the messages coming off the top of my head. Wait till we get deep into it. And if you're wondering why my energy is kind of very serious, it's because the Sun squared my Saturn today. And Sun square Saturn is not the funnest energy to fucking go through. Queen of Swords here. I feel like you're awaiting some sort of response. But in the future position here, it's like, well, let me see. Because your temperament in the future position is the Queen of Swords throughout the month of July. But we're going to see, like, you know, what that's about or what it's referring to. And the position is something that you're unaware of. You have the Three of Wands. How do you get through your challenges? The World card here. And the outcome, you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. I get that. There's definitely some sort of struggle. Let's actually pull your Oracle cards. We'll get some more energy here and see what this is. Yeah. So this card says perfect storm, the courage to step into life here. It could literally feel like some sort of storm going on. And right now I do feel like the universe is, you know, it's testing you a bit. You're going to have to be courageous and not be afraid to bring order to whatever this is. Jupiter abundance. The payoff's there for sure. The payoff is there. However, hey, hold on, give me a second. What? This is Neo, everybody. Let me finish this. Okay. So let's take a look here. But I do feel like it's like whatever this is requiring you to God damn it. Give me a second, y'all. I don't want my computer to die. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So I do feel like the payoff's there with Jupiter. But there's definitely a lesson, and it's a hard lesson I get, that has to be learned here. But I feel like as long as you can keep going, and I feel like as long as you can, you know, be smart, be resourceful, and sort of tap into, like, you know, not being afraid to take on the challenge head on, I feel like there's definitely a reward here. But it's definitely challenging. I can see that. So let's jump into this. The Four of Pentacles, like I said, is like one of my cards. It's a card of being resourceful. And sometimes it's like we need to be very critical and we need to be very tenacious when it comes to our objective here. Because I feel like if you can do that, then that's going to give you the upper hand here in a situation. But it's like you can't ignore something anymore. It's like something that has to be, you know, sort of faced here. And I think it's causing a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress with the Nine of Swords. You're trying to, I think your mind is going a million miles an hour, Virgo, about how you could, how to make something better, right? Like it's almost as if it's like there's a bunch of things that you're knowing that you're having to do, or there's just a lot of thoughts going on in your mind. And I kind of get that it's like just causing stress, basically. But I do think some things are going to be cleared up with this Queen of Swords. There's some type of revelation, some type of understanding, and I see there being more clarity here for sure. That Two of Pentacles in the challenge, though, it's like it's this getting something done. So you're having to focus. I think this is really going to take some focus for you in the month of July. You know, I wouldn't bite off more than you can chew. I think it's important to look at what matters and to do that. But hey, You have free will at the end of the day. You can do whatever you want. Three of Wands is in the position of something that you're unaware of. You're still making progress. You're still moving forward. And there's a need to stay self-determined here as well. Because the Three of Wands, I know it's like your ship's coming in, basically all the basic meanings that you hear about this card. But it's more than that. It's actually Sun and Aries. So it's about being bold, being courageous, having self-determination, right? To move forward, right? To continue to expand. And I feel like if you can meet challenges head on, then I feel like you'll be fine. Nine of Wands is some of you may have Aries in your chart. I don't know why. I mean, I know I just said that's Sun and Aries, but you may have Aries. The Nine of Wands is in the position of your outcome here. I think I'm going to be real with you. I have to be real with you, Virgo. It's going to be quite challenging in nature, but I get with this being the outcome card that you will persevere and get through it. There may be some adversities, some up and downs, but ultimately I think it's all worth it in the end, especially with the Jupiter abundance card, you know. Things in life, like, I think it's important to look at the positive, right? I'm not saying to ignore the negative, right? But if you just solely focus on negativity, that's all you're going to manifest in your life. Even when you're getting tested, it's important to focus on, be realistic, of course, be grounded in reality, but also staying positive. And the Nine of Wands is one of those cards where it's like emotionally, it's not always going to feel positive. Emotionally, you're not always going to feel optimistic. Emotionally, you're not going to be as enthusiastic, right? Your ambition may be challenged. But it's like these defining moments that actually gives you the reward. That's where the increase will come in if you can persevere, which is why Jupiter came out. So let's clarify and let's see what this is. Let's get more into this. Neo. It's so hot here in Texas that like I have to wait like later on in the day to really like take them out and like go for long walks and stuff, because it's like 115 degrees and it's humidity and it's just way too hot, man. Anyways, I'm so ready to move out this apartment. God, got one more month, less than that. No, I think it's it's less than 30 days. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. The World card came out again. Saturn's really being emphasized in this reading, and the archetype of Capricorn here as well. Now, there could be something going on in your chart with your Saturn placement, or maybe there's something in Capricorn or something like that. But this is about getting something done, like putting together something and making sure that you're getting it done. Now, for some of you, this could be on a very deep level. Some of you, this is like, you know, this could be this reading could be simply that you're just trying to put together a product, or you're trying to put together a project or something like that, right? But others of you, this could be like, you know, you basically the underlying energy is that you're trying to get something completed, and I think you will complete it. It's just like you're gonna have to. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna be challenging, but hey, Justice card, Nine of Swords. I think this is about managing your mind, managing your mindset, managing your energy too, right? Because the Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini, and I have Mars and Gemini, and one of the things about it is like we have to focus on one thing at a time, right? I think it's like by focusing on the one thing at a time, I think that's the best way to go. Nine of Pentacles on the Two of Pentacles is your challenge here. Yeah, you're wanting to further the progression and expand outwardly your resources and what it is that you're working toward and building at this time, right? Clarify the Queen of Swords, Two of Wands here. You'll get some clarity here in the future, and I think there's going to be a very heightened awareness about the actions that you're having to do or having to take, right? Because the Queen of Swords is like, all right, I need to be aware of all the consequences here about my actions and about the things that I'm saying and the things that I'm doing in order for me to really, with the Two of Wands, over or get what I need or something like that. Let's get one more on that Page of Swords. In order for me to make the advancements here that you've been wanting to make, basically. Clarify the Three of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter again. Something that you're unaware of here. Yeah, you're just going through a period of change. It's like the cyclical nature of life, right? Sometimes you're up, sometimes shit don't feel that great, and sometimes it feels all right, and then sometimes it feels amazing, and sometimes it's melancholy, sometimes, which is why the logical part, why the air element is coming through, because it's like, there's still things that we need to focus on regardless of what we're feeling. Eight of Cups and the World card is your advice. Definitely, I think this is you closing something out, completing something here. Your advice is to keep moving in the direction and seeking out challenges or seeking out newer things that you maybe haven't done before, because I think all the answers are out there in the metaphorical wasteland. There's actually a I can't remember whose video I was watching. There's a podcast called This Youngin Life. I think they were talking about something like that, but it could have been a different video. But they have a lot of great stuff on there. King of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like you want to overcome limiting beliefs. Your beliefs are going to be tested, but the King of Swords is like, no, the King of Swords doesn't care about emotions. Right. I'm not saying don't care about emotions. That's not what I'm saying. The King of Swords is one of those cards where it's like he has an objective. This is what he's focused on, and he's not paying attention to what he's feeling. He's paying attention to I need to do this. This is what we need to do. For an example, this is an example. There's a house I need to build, right? And even though I'm tired, this has to get done at this date. This has to be done at this time, right? This is what I wanted to do. This is what I'm trying to achieve. And I know I can do it, but I'm going to have to pursue these feelings of discomfort. I know I'm pretty ill right now. The sun squared my Saturn, so I'm very Saturnian right now. I kind of have a very Saturnian nature as well. The way is clear, awaken to the power within you. The only thing that's holding you back is really you. I think it's like if you want to make these changes in your life, if you want to do these different things, I feel like it's really wanting you to tap into that courage and that strength. And with Mars and Venus here in Leo, it's like now this is the time to do it because you got that energy on your side. However, there's a lot of personal things that we're having to address, and there's a lot of personal things coming up in regards to the home, in regards to family, in regards to our foundation. We're all really trying to figure out how we can build a firm basis of personal integration with in regards to our own personal lives, with the sun being in Cancer and Mercury now in Cancer. So the way we're relating is very personal. Cancer brings a heightened sense of sensitivity and emotion and feeling, and Mars and Venus there is like it's like Mars and Venus in Leo. It's being expressed pretty intensely, or coming through pretty intensely, and it could be very kind of like not it can be very emotional. Moon influence. Told you. I knew that. I knew there was something about the moon. God dang it. So look at this as well. I just saw this. There's a 23 on this card, and that's going to narrow down to 5. And in numerology, it's like 5 is very much creative tension that is trying to be expressed, and there's a difficulty and a challenge that's trying to be overcome, and it can feel sort of like some type of crisis. Not like it doesn't have to be on a major level, but it just feels like very intense. And it's like, but once you understand the lesson with Jupiter and you do the integration of that, and then you get the rewards. So you get exactly what you put in. And that's also the Justice card. Cause and the effect. The universal law. So that's what I got for y'all, Virgo. Yeah. All right, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. And yeah, I mean, there's going to be more reads to come. Energy is fluid, energy changes. So yeah. So if you want to book a personal reading with me, if you want me to answer anything specific, any specific question that you have, the link's down below to the website. You can click it and it'll show you like all the details of like basically what the read is and how I do it. And yeah, I would love to do it if you want one. And otherwise than that, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Wishing y'all a good month, and I'll talk to you later.